Hey guys, so welcome to week 2 in your floor transition series. So today we're going to be looking at the back hook dismount. The back hook dismount is a really elegant way to get off of a seated position in the pole without just slamming your knees down to the floor. It does require a bit of a spin, which makes it look a little bit more fluid. Proper warm-up is essential. Not only does it allow the blood to begin flowing to the necessary extremities, but by doing so it aids in injury prevention. Always ensure you are fully warmed up before attempting any pole work. Learning to draw a circle is the most important part of the back hook dismount. While this makes it sound like you're in kindergarten, this is also where most people fail. So the two goals of the circle are to gain momentum and to open up the hips, two things that are crucial in your back hook dismount. By placing your right foot behind the pole, your left foot would be in front when you perform your pole stand. What you want to do is remove that left foot and draw a circle all the way around the pole. What that's going to do is slowly open up your hips. With the circle, you have to ensure that it is a full circle. So coming around to parallel and then cutting in is not going to open up your hips. You need to ensure that you are completing the circle from that halfway point in order to rotate the hips. The faster you draw the circle, the more momentum you'll have to transfer into your back hook dismount. Switching the legs is the second part of the back hook dismount. So with your right leg behind the pole, this is the pole that will be hooking at the knee. Obviously this creates some problems as your leg has to come off the pole, transfer to the other side, and hook behind the knee. In order to do this, the first thing you want to do is keep your legs fully straight. If my knee is really far in front of the pole in the air and I'm trying to get the pole to the opposite side, I would have to push my body away from the pole and then come back to the pole to hook my knee. All this does, aside from break the chain of your momentum, is slam the hip into the pole, which is not what we're looking for. So ensure that leg is fully extended and not as much holding you in order to simply transfer the knee to the other side of the pole. So coming into your pole stand, you're going to place your left hand on top of your right, keeping the hands at face height. Ensure your legs are almost fully straightened and take the weight in your arms as you draw a circle around the pole, opening the hips and hooking the pole into the back of the knee. The reason that your hands should remain at face height is simply to make sure that you keep your muscular contraction. So what you don't want to do is drop all the weight into the shoulders and come into a dead hang, which is going to cause a lot of tension through the upper neck and the shoulders. That's what we don't want. So keeping the arms flexed at face height, make sure that they're already contracted, your biceps are flexed, and you're able to just hold your body from the pole. Once you turn out from the pole and transfer the pole into the back of your knee, you want to try and kick your bum with your heel. What that's going to do is lock the pole in between your calf and your thigh. So keeping it extended, the pole can fall out. The more you try and bring that foot up, the tighter the grip is. Once you get in position, all you want to do is come into a triangle position with your legs. So touching the toes together behind the back, keeping the knees wide, and squeezing the glutes to thrust the hips forward. So putting that all together, you're going to come up onto the pole in a standing position, placing the left hand above the right hand, keeping the elbows flexed. From here, take the weight into your arms as you draw a circle, turning the hips, hooking the pole behind the knees, and slowly releasing the grips until you land on the floor. kicking behind them and then slamming their thigh into the pole in order to try and hook it. This isn't what we want. What you want to do is ensure that your circle completes from the halfway point all the way behind your bum, which will naturally rotate your body, open up your hips, and you'll be able to hook that leg. So in the case of the back hook dismount, drawing a circle slower is better than trying to do it really quick and slamming back into the pole. One of the other problems is knee placement. So what happens when your knee is really far in front of the pole, when you do your stand, is that you have to then push off with your foot and slam back into the pole, which is going to bruise your hips and your ribs. So instead of doing that, not only is it a lot more tension through your upper body to hold that, is you want to ensure this leg behind the pole is straight enough that the knee just has to slide in behind it and into position. So really ensure that you are not pushing your body away from the pole with that leg, but the pole is staying right on your side the entire time. When people are first learning and they tend to not draw a circle at all and simply hook that back leg, which isn't incorrect, however, it's not going to have the gracefulness that you're looking for in your back hook dismount. So what happens is when they come into their dead hang, simply turn, hook, and slide down. While the slide does look really nice, it is the circle that gives you the momentum in order to continue your spin around the pole.
Conditioning exercises are a great way to increase your strength off of the pole, which in turn will improve your skills on the pole.
Negative chin-ups target the back and arm muscles. These are perfect to improve your transitions on the pole.
Teddy holds are a great way to improve the ability to hold your body weight, as well as improve muscular endurance.
Single leg hip presses are a progression of the basic hip press that targets the low back, glutes, and hamstrings. This exercise trains unilaterally and is more challenging. Simple pole deadlifts. This exercise gives you the most bang for your buck. Not only does it improve your grip, upper body, and core muscles, it can also be progressed depending on your level. Push-ups target the chest, shoulders, and arm muscles. They help you increase your overall strength off the pole so that tricks on the pole will be easier. Side planks with abductions, a two-part movement that focuses on the obliques, shoulders, and the abductors. Perfect conditioning for any exercise where you must hold your legs out sideways.